Joining us now with all this breaking news, we have Ohio Congressman Jim Jordan. Remember Jim Jordan and guys like Matt Gaetz and certainly Mark Meadows and John Ratcliffe. I don't want to miss anybody. Have behind closed doors, as Congressman Doug Collins revealed, you are asking the right questions at the right time. Now that we have these 302s that offer all of this confirmation, all that you're hearing tonight, Congressman, we seem to have two separate paths that were used for spying. Again, the 99% of the FBI, great people, the premier law enforcement agency in the world. On our intelligence side, the premier intelligence agencies in the world. But at the highest levels, it seems that both, we had outsourcing of tactics and means of spying on Americans that would be illegal. They did it purposely seemingly to circumvent American laws. And on the other side, of course, we have the dirty dossier. Then we have a guy that's fired for lying and leaking, and he's got a conduit. And the conduit is Bruce Orr, whose wife, by the way, helped build the dirty Russian dossier for Hillary Clinton and Fusion GPS. As you read this, fill in the blanks so the audience here can understand this completely.
No, that last point I think is important. Why do you terminate your direct relationship with Christopher Steele and then encourage a top Justice Department official to keep meeting with him and then coming and briefing you about each of those meetings and each of those conversations? So that's point number one. It seems to me you're trying to hide something or trying to camouflage something when you do that. Second, why do you do 302s? You do 302s because you're out to get someone. And we know they weren't out to get Bruce Orr. They're out to get someone else. Who are they out to get? The President of the United States. Look at the 12 302s and notice the dates. There's three bursts. There's the burst right after the election. There's the burst right after the inauguration. And then there's the ones in May right after the special counsel is named. So this all just shows they were out to go after the President of the United States. And never forget, the guy who was leading the investigation said Clinton should win 100 million to 0. Don't worry, Lisa, we'll stop Trump. We got an insurance policy. So that's the key takeaway. And you've been on this for a couple years, but when you now put this all together, it seems pretty clear what they were up to.